Sir, 11. Let's get it. Yeah.
I want you walking like a normal human as soon as possible.
I'm tired of being stuck up in this matrix, burning up in different places. So many faces, too many phases. I've gone through without the truth.
What's going on there, guys? We back with another one. Today we got to give Kyrie Irving his flowers. I remember back during COVID, so much was said about Kyrie Irving, even him potentially being out the league. I seen Stephen A. Smith and other pundits on various networks cover Kyrie Irving, calling him a fool, an idiot, Chuck, all those guys. But they rarely talk about what Kyrie Irving is doing in real life. And, you know, he's donated money to several people at different times, you know, throughout these last few years that we can see visibly, right? But y'all remember the 12-year-old Tamir Rice, who was shot by a white police officer back in November 2014, and he was playing with a toy gun in the park. They called it a toy airsoft pistol. And so we remember the protests that went along with that. Well, today we can see that Kyrie Irving has donated to Tamir's Rice legacy, and this GoFundMe was set up by his mother. It says, "I am Samaria Rice, mother of Tamir Rice. I miss my son so much each and every day. As our family approach Tamir's 23rd birthday, I'm asking for $23 for 23 years without him. I purchased a building in the city of Cleveland to give back to our inner city youth with art and cultural developments. I have already invested into this beautiful historical building with you all support. The help you all already have given Tamir's legacy, we are ever appreciative. We now have a new team to help us follow this through. I'm almost finished. I will not let my community down or anyone who believe in the vision. Trust me, you will see the results. Our website is under construction at the moment. We must invest in our children and communities to educate and teach our children is our duty. Our children need a safe place for them to be able to express themselves through arts and culture. Stay tuned for the video and updates coming soon." And it says, you know, be sure to follow the Tamir Rice Foundation, I guess, on IG and Facebook. And if you look over here, the top donation, you can see an anonymous $25, $30, Cameron Granger, but $50K from Kyrie Irving. And he does things like this, and they go viral, you know, because people can see his name and see the large amount of money. But this ain't the first time Kyrie Irving has donated a substantial amount of money. He does this often. He bought George Floyd's daughter and the family a new home, you know, and people don't really talk about that.
Guard granddaughter, my daughter Sky. And I think the fact that she's getting so much love from not just us, from people all around the world and support. And I'm just continuing to do what I said I was going to do. You know, I said I was going to be my brother's keeper and take care of his daughter, make sure that her best days, her next days are her best days. And, you know, I had a lot of my friends, Kyrie Irving bought him a house. Lil Wayne's manager bought him a Mercedes-Benz. Barbara Streisand gave him stock in Disney.
Now, that's just the tip of the iceberg of what Kyrie Irving has done. And we're going to look at some of the things he's done in the past. You know, back in, I believe it was 2023, Irving gave $13,233 to an appeal from the family of Edward Epps, who sought funding to transport his body from New York, where he reportedly died in police custody, to Shreveport, Louisiana. The gift came 5 days after Epps' mother tweeted at Irving seeking help, knowing his record. January 27, Irving donated $50,000 to an appeal from the Third World Press Foundation in Chicago, which for 55 years has focused on issues, themes, and critique related to an African-American readership. So a month before that, Kyrie had sent another $50,000 to an appeal set up by a family of a young Newark man who seeks an attorney to represent him. The man had been arrested following a disturbance at a New Jersey restaurant. The family also wants the attorney to help set up guardianship for the man. So that's what that said. And you know, in late that same January, Kyrie Irving gave $22K to Valencia Andrews, an aspiring herbalist in Massachusetts who is looking to start a medicinal herb farm for the Springfield community. In an interview with the local paper, the woman said, "I didn't see it coming. I had no idea how he even landed on my page." Kyrie also gave $22,000 to a Howard University student, by the name of Destiny Thompson. He looked out for her. 15K for a family of a Long Island man who lost their home in a fire. And, so and we could go on and on about the things that Kyrie Irving has done. He's given 5 figures several times over to different families. And he's showing that, like, he is on the ground level with everybody else. Even though he has the money, he has the influence and everything, he could clearly look right past these stories. He could give it, he could just put this in his kids' savings account, money market account, or whatever, and be totally justified, invested for them. But he also is saying, the humanity of Kyrie Irving is out here giving to these different causes, different people who need it in the moment, and it could go a long way for them. And I don't see the same coverage for that as we seen for all the perceived negative things that he was doing. We can't even call them, negative, but they were painting it, like what he was doing with his basketball career at the time was like the worst thing ever. And these are exactly the type of people that we need to stay in the game. And they were trying to put them out the NBA. But we need these people who actually give back, not the ones who, and this ain't to hate on nobody, but the ones who just, I ain't want to say forget where they come from. That sounds too cliche. But the ones who aren't connected with the actual fans or the people on the ground level. Like, Kyrie is doing way more than he even got to do. And I want to applaud him today because I don't see the coverage on it at all. I only see negative, 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 negative. This person went at this person. Oh, this person called this person out. But let's talk about these things too. So shout out to Kyrie Irving, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.
And last thing I'll say, don't let anybody ever tell you to give up. And don't you dare give up on yourself. Now is not the time to give up. Now it's time to root into where you are, root in that dirt, and get busy. So that's the mentality where I'm at now, and I'm staying positive. The cycles of emotions are going to come up and down, but at the same time, this is all worth it. I have breath in my lungs. I have a chance to live out my days, doing things that I would like to do. Probably a little bit different now because I'll be on crutches and stuff, but yeah, lessons will come and go.